guys, it's Miss Riley. I'm going to show you how to multiply proper fractions. You can actually do this with improper fractions as well, but I'm going to use proper for this. So our first equation is going to be 6 over 10 times 5 over 9. So when you multiply fractions, it's actually super easy. All you have to do, multiply the top. 6 times 5 equals 30. And the bottom, 10 times 9 is 90. We can reduce this. We can divide it by 10. We will cover reducing fractions in another video, so I'm just going to do this really quickly. But if we divide it by 10 on both sides, we'll get 3 and 9. And then we can reduce one more time, and we would get 1/3. And that is our answer, fully simplified. This would be your answer as if you were not reducing. And then this one is your answer if you are. So let's move on to dividing. Our equation is going to be 8 over 11 divided by 2 over 3. Now, there's a couple of videos on YouTube that you can check out if you want to help remember. There's like this fun song called the KCF rap, or the Keep Change Flip rap. So definitely go check that one out. I like to just tell my students that it reminds me of Kentucky Fried Chicken, but in the reverse order. So if you don't know what that is, you should Google it. But anyway, we have the K, the C, and the F. Now, remember that K stands for keep, C stands for change, and F stands for flip. Okay, so what are we going to keep? We're going to keep the original fraction. That's this first part right here. So our first fraction is going to stay our first fraction. We have 8 over 11. Then we're going to change something. If you could change the second part, it's not going to be division anymore. It's going to be multiplication. That's right. So we have, and then this last part is the flip, and you're going to flip it. You're just going to give it the reciprocal, which turns it into an improper. So we have 3 over 2. And now you'll just multiply straight across, the same as we did in the first equation, but we're going to do it this one. So let's find out what we have. We have 8 times 3 is 24. And 11 times 2 is 22. Now we can reduce this. This can be your final answer depending on where you are. But this is a non-reduced fraction. And now let's continue to reduce. So let's say we are going to divide by 2, because that's pretty obvious. So we'll divide by 2 on the top, divide by 2 on the bottom. We'll get 12 over 11. And then the next step would just be to convert this 12 over 11 into a mixed number. And we remember how to do that by just remembering that this symbol right here, it just means to divide. So all you're doing is 11 into 12. And what is 11 into 12? We know that it's ones. So we're going to divide is 1. Then we're going to multiply. 1 times 11 is 11. We're going to subtract, giving us 1. And you know that that's a 0. But then this 1, he goes on a little trip to the top, sits next to his new buddy, and he wants to sit on top of his old pal 11. So your answer to this entire project or problem right here is going to be 1 and 1/11, just depending on where you are in your learning of dividing and multiplying fractions. So I hope that helped. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments, and check out the next video soon. Bye!